Okay, and we're finally back with another stream. This time streaming. We're gonna get started on Honkai Star Rail's 3.6 Trailblaze quest. Let's see, what can I remember from the trailer? So apparently, March 7th is like a fragment of Fuli or something, and the Garden of Recollection. I mean, Black Sun already warned us that at least some of the Garden of Recollection is like untrustworthy. Ooh, this guy is zooming. Is untrustworthy, but making you feel some dizziness. You're hearing loudly. Clarity and reason slip away as you notice a blurred figure waving at you from a distance. Could that be Thanatos? When was this at? It said that during its prime in forest was home to over 1,200 dromuses. What an astounding number. So do you know what that means? This is a paradise for dromuses. I don't know. Come over here. Intermission or something. Oh dear, that figure is waving at you now, growing clearer by the second. You vaguely recognize it as if it's calling you over. Fine, you decide not to be afraid anymore. After all, everyone has their day. Don't be scared. Come, sweet death. Are you still alive? Hey. Alive? If to think is to exist, then undoubtedly you are alive. But just now, your thoughts had clearly drifted far away. You saw Thanatos beckoning to you. What's going on? Ah, my apologies. This dromus just went mad and dashed out, knocking you down. Are you alright? Are you Thanatos? Well, how should I put it? You could say I'm currently this dromus' caretaker. Sorry about that. Chased it all the way from the Memorial Market to the Memorial Palace, and I still couldn't catch up to it, but I didn't expect it to cause harm along the way. This isn't even part of the main story. I just decided to get run over by dromus. Whatever. That was close. If it had collided with an elder, it would have been disastrous. Even if it trampled the Chimera, it would be a huge mess. So I got hit by Dromus. I see you're in good health, full of energy, and even in the mood to chat with me, so you must be fine. But oh dear, what am I going to do? A rampaging Dromus running wild in a bustling city-state is bound to cause trouble someday. But it's too strong for the workshop fences to hold it back, and it's too fast for an ordinary person to catch. Who could help me? Me, I guess. It's quite obvious that this caretaker is sneaking glances at you, as if he already has someone in mind. But I refuse to deal with this. Well, I can't just let this slide. That Dromus hit you hard, so compensation is definitely in order. It's not just you. Even I want compensation. Just a few days ago, I arrived at the workshop at my usual time to start the day's work. Guess what? There was suddenly one more Dromus in the pen. I figured. This Dromus wasn't exactly a crop from the field, so how could it appear out of thin air? But now that I was there, I could just drive it away, so I've been feeding it for now. But it's not that simple. Alright. Well, at the same time every day on this very road it runs back and forth several times. Who can endure this? How much more are you going to keep yapping? That's normal, everyone's going crazy these days. To tell you the truth, with my years of experience caring for Dromuses, I suspect this Dromus must have had its heart broken. Okay. Just as you're trying to process this information, the rampaging Dromus dashes past again. Rumph. Heartbroken Dromus. From its roar, you hear 5 parts sorrow, 3 parts resignation, and 2 parts disdain for the humans nearby. Alright, even if it's just for the compensation, you'll need to figure out its origin. But first, you need to calm it down. Oh, come on! Let me get out of here, but I don't want to skip. Forgetting is the only thing ordinary people can do, but for her, I've decided not to. The guards at the city gate mentioned that the heartbroken Dromus has been running wild more frequently, scaring plenty of visitors, so have you thought of any solutions? That's about all I've got. Bring another Dromus and call it a day. It's heartbroken. Sounds reasonable enough. Luckily, we've got plenty of time to test these methods one by one. I'll leave it to you. If we find this Dromus' original owner, I'll make sure they apologize to you properly. Alright. This is the world quest or whatever you want to call it. Make them mimic Chimera's call. Sure, whatever you want. By this time, it should have returned to the workshop. Let's head over and deal with it. No! Okay, what was I saying? Something about March 7th actually being a fragment of Fuli, and Fuli was, like, killed or something, shattered, something. Garden of Recollection is actually sus. Which is some members, like Black Swan already warned us of that, but Black Swan herself is sus, too. Yeah. And I don't think Evernight is actually March, so I guess I can't call Evernight March 9th anymore. Not exactly. Kind of, but not exactly. I don't know. Okay. Go. Sure. The story recap. In Britain, I crossed paths with Cyrene and reconnected with Skrulum and Thurda. They revealed that the world-bearing core flame must be secured in the world's next cycle, but Lygus would stand in our way. Only with the power of the law could we hope to oppose him. We returned to the era of the first Flame Chase journey, where we met the Flame Chase heroes of old, including the monarchs Saridra, the Crisis Era of Law, and Hyselin, the Crisis Era of the Ocean, who served her. To ignite Law, we needed to overcome Fegusa, who had sealed the vortex. However, we discovered at the excuse me, rallying feast before the battle that Lygus had already forged a pact with the reigning Saridra. During a clash, I was cast out of this world, and Saridra broke her alliance with Lygus. Guided by Thurda's hints, I obtained the Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lygus's cage. With the path space, a mysterious guest bearing the likeness of March 7th, Evernight appeared with the world-bearing core flame and sent me back to Emporius. Wait, what? Am I stupid? I don't remember this. I remember meeting the jellyfish, but I'm pretty sure only Danny saw Evernight. I'm pretty sure Trailblazer doesn't know it. Am I dumb? That's a rhetorical question. The answer is yes, but okay. While I was away, 1,000 years had passed in Emporius. Amidst the desolation of Okema, Cyrene left behind memories of a long war between the Crisis Heirs and Lygus. Their sacrifices laid the groundwork for my return, and with it, the Era Nova. So remind me, why are we trying to get Era Nova this time? Because it's a brief period where we can catch on to a vulnerability or something? Because every time Era Nova happens, Iron Tomb's progress jumps, and he's at 99%, so... or whatever. In the illusions of Styxia, the tales of Hyselins and the first Flame Chase journey were unveiled to me. Hyselins, who had been waiting on the ocean's depths, led me to the vortex. There, Lygus emerged, revealing his true identity. Genius Society number 1, Xander. Hyselins and I couldn't stand against Xander alone, but the geniuses in Siren acted just in time, wielding the power of the remembrance to drive him back. I successfully reversed the course of the Era Nova, delaying the birth of Iron Tomb. However, another force now seems to be stirring. We basically flooded him with memories or something, something I've come to bargain, I think. Am I speed synced properly with this setup? Yes. Kind of. Not exactly. That could be bad speed sync, but whatever. Not long ago, after you returned the core flame of world bearing. Oh yeah, Electra found herself in Frick. Scale Gorge Waterscape, so yeah. I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Emporius tragedy can finally end. This Era Nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron Tomb. But I still feel like something's not right. Where's Finon? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure every 50,000 years, something gets demolished. Honkai, something Honkai. Then, with this core flame blessed by their remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. Woo! Anti-aliasing. Kind of. Weird. No one ever mentioned this. The core flame of time. Cyrene? Wait, so, but, hold on. So Cyrene has been absent this entire time, for all these eternal recurrences, so who actually had the core flame of time for that or something? Which one was Triby? I don't remember. How are you here again? Oh, were you just reminiscing or something about Scale Gorge Waterscape? Eevee! When did it get returned? Yeah, that's what I'm asking! He used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well? Are you saying the Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess? Then, I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation. Are you going to release that Memo Keeper you captured in your mirror? Or one of your mirrors? But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you. The Memo Keepers covet Emphorius' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the Remembrance is never the Erudition's ally. But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Emphorius. They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive will unite them against a common enemy. Like how when all the eons were like, nah, frick that, die Tazaron, or something. How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals, waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the eons? The war has long begun, screw them. Four paths will push the cosmos to its end, and a destruction is only one of them. Polka saw these ripples but had no way of stopping them, so she found a device. What? What? So Polka is the founding mother of Niobe? What? That was just casually dropped. Also, it's not highlighted. It makes me think that it might have actually been mentioned before, but what? Okay. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies, and now only wild animals keep him company. What do you mean he chose the wrong allies? It wasn't his intention to devolve stuff? I don't know. As for the two inorganic emperors, Rupert... Wait, shoot. Was Rupert II also a robot, or was he like a human that took Rupert I's mantle? They could have ascended to the throne of destruction, but they were thwarted by the Eon's plots and became prisoners of the Erudition instead. What's interesting is, while the second emperor had a body, body made of flesh and blood, he considered himself an inorganic being. Guess who was the one who influenced his thinking? We have no interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic, you are stalling, which means you feel trapped. Trapped. Yes, looking back when Xander was human, he often felt trapped. But patience became my strongest weapon a bit because of this. I've always waited for so long. What's a bit more waiting? You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras. You're right. We won't get anywhere with the way things are going right now. Every member of the society has their own way of thinking, and we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse on this debate, it's my turn now, isn't it? Let's go! Anaxagoras is here, let's go! Anaxagoras? Ah, I see. Trigger. Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think. Although how is he here? Am I stupid? Loop Heislin's in, let her join the final act, I'll transmute myself... Oh, this is what his plan. Loop Heislin's in, let her join the final act, I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex. So, what exactly does your formula do? Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? I have 10,000 ways to torture an Antikytherian, and in the flame chase journey that Echo experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution. Ooh. Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with their avatar through alchemy. I didn't know until I tried it, but this is simply brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book. How fast can you read, buddy? Then, I'll step onto the stage at the perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate. And, just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless. You waited in a data stream for hundreds of years? This universe is worth all the time that I invested. How absurd. But I can't help but admire it. You managed to avoid the watchful eye of the air edition and plan all of this with an Emphorius. It seems that there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the experiment. Oh, perhaps there was more than just one oversight. More than just one. I underestimated the remembrance's methods. A third party is about to join our discussion. Evernight? Still haven't noticed it. In the past few moments, we've all forgotten something, haven't we? Where'd Siren go? Miss Siren disappeared. When did she disappear? Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought no one would notice. Oh, or maybe Siren went to go confront her. I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone. I mean, this is Evernight's voice, so... But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear Echo. Flat. I miss you so much, March 7th. Who are you? Did you steal my memories? Looks like you're no longer surprised to see me, even though I am an uninvited guest. I wouldn't do that, ever. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition, so that way other people can't interrupt us. Where's March 7th? We need to talk about what's going on with you. Where's March 7th? She's nowhere. Huh? Looks like you still aren't prepared for the worst. Flat. Your friend March 7th is no more. Oi! No more? Why should I believe you? Yep, no more. March 7th entered this world long before you and Dan Heng arrived at Emphorius. I guess that was kind of hinted at, but I don't really get it. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two and burned away, like a lone candle in the fog. Oh, that's what happened after she went into the gate, when Siren warned her not to go. And I am the shadow cast by her candlelight. Eon of Veracity! Emanator, not yet. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it. I'll now answer your other questions about who returned the core flame of time in this cycle. The answer is simple. No one ever did. You overwrote everyone's memories. I believe someone as sharp as Echo would definitely figure out that something's wrong. When the Aeronova fails to proceed, you'll remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. And now... I shall claim the divine authority of time. I only care about March 7th's safety. I already told you, she no longer exists, but you still have a chance to fix everything. The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world. You already have a good idea of what Aeronova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle based on the world bearer's memories. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. And now, I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Let me filter your memories, keep the appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an Aeronova that this world has never before seen. It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten and who deserves to be remembered. With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world and let a flawless Amphorius be reborn from the chaos. Cyrene, where art thou? Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly defeat the destruction while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze. You're not March 7th! Give her back! You're right, I'm not her, but our hearts are closely intertwined. Besides, that's what March 7th wanted. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Playing Zone 0 or something. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze journey to continue without an end. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for me, for her. Also, everything else got blurry. Fisheye or something. You're twisting her wish. Echo, what's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away. I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again in that new world. Amphorius isn't, like... Amphorius is still a simulation, though. Like, which new world are you talking about? So, come, Echo, sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. So much time, just the two of us, and guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation. Siren, help! Help! Because this Memoria tide comes from your companion, March 7th. Start swinging the bat, please! It's her deepest and innermost memory. Ah, March 7th. Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. Saw you ages ago, after all. It was on that night when a certain Knight of Beauty dropped by uninvited to the Astral Express. Okay! Okay, so it was that thing. When Evernight was first revealed, people were like, wait, that looks like the people from when Argenti dropped by. I don't personally remember that scene. But yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about it. It was like in a mirror or something. That's a new show without even saying anything. I see. Oh, that looks so weird. Everything is normal March 7th except for eyes. Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphorius? That's gonna be tough to answer. 97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days, but unfortunately, no one was able to see you, and you weren't able to interact with anyone. That's the bit from Evernight's... was it Evernight's trailer? It was one of the recent promo materials, how... So, when that whole chapter with Triby, when she was escaping, before, you know, she, like, turned into... she split herself into 1,000 fragments or something. That whole bit... it's like, somehow, something is helping her get out. And from the trailer, it's basically showed that March was the one helping her. March 7th was the one doing all of these things behind, like, doing all of these things unseen. Like how the Memory Keepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities, you are now a ghost, a being unperceived by all. I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. Echo and Danhong have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now. Okay, so... she was already here before we even... is she saying before, like, we even started our jump to Amphorius? Or, no. No, wait. Or before our specific, car, the one that, our specific detached car arrived. And they too will become this place's victims. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. They're all humans who got lured into this place. Wait, what? Wait, what? So all of the regular people, all the people who are not Chrysos heirs, here are people who were lured to Amphorius? Or something? What? That's freaky as... That is creepy as frick. That's unsettling. I don't know if that's actually the case, but that would be unsettling. But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew. That's so cruel. Did Memo Snatchers do that? I guess that's that would be a that yes, they were somehow lured here or brought here. I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through this sky's seal firewall. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphorius had remained undiscovered for so long. After getting in Amphorius, no one could get out. Anyway, back to the initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past, or any hidden powers I might have? You can somehow generate 6-phase ice, which is connected to Fuli, somehow. Please, tell me what I need to do to protect Echo and Danhong. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means before jumping into action? Cost. Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid my memories. Never wanted to come out. The only time you showed yourself were when I got into serious trouble. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the Guardians Observers. Am I wrong? There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you. Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters and watch the ripples reshape everything. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands, and it will require all of your memories. Dang. What will I turn into after that? A vegetable. Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light, or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. Can't guarantee that you'll remain the person you are now. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it. Is this the only way? Then I don't see why I should say no. Besides... Oh. The mastermind behind the show is about to find us. Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please. So I can't see you, huh? As expected. Or maybe he's seen through your true essence. The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks, but you... How did you overcome the ultimate protocol? Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then let's do it. Offer up all of my memories. Cast down this pebble and let everything in this world. No! March 7th became Eevee! Be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion. Turned into an umbrella? That's creepy as fuck. Huh. I am confuzzled. Da-dun. Danny, how are you back here? Is this the parlor car? Am I back already? But why don't I remember anything about my journey back? Something doesn't feel right. Also, when do you become Pokemon trainer? Think back to when Echo and I separated. It will take some time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance. This is goodbye then, Lord Dunhung. Thank you, Guard. I hope that all of you will be able to overcome this disaster. I can't remember anything after that, no matter how hard I think. Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you? He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help support the genius's thought hacking. Is that Himiko's voice? And Mr. Yang. Yang, Wells, what are you getting your power up? Come on, man. Oh my, that was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the harmony. No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused. But she changed her mind after Xander's identity was revealed. And we still can't get in contact with the Shenzo Luofu. Oh, we have that Jade, that one-time use thing, right? That we thought we used in Penacony, but it turned out that was all a dream. I'm still trying, but this place is outside the International Peace Communications coverage zone, so there's a limit to what we can do. What about Aventuring's chip, the mini-transmitter? Surely it can get through to the IPC's lines. I don't remember getting this thing. Himiko, are you alright? I've never seen you this ancient before. I'm alright. I'm probably just tired. Let's focus our energy on the kids. Now's not the time for distractions. Oh. Right. Unfortunately, I left that chip in the dreamscape when we departed Penacony. In the dreamscape? Huh? Am I dreaming? Part of the car feels so strange. Okay, so Evernight. Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin? Hey, yes, I am girl Danny. I am Danielle. We're both wind, it's okay. I always thought this little corner felt odd. Echo often got lost in thought here too. Oh, that's what it looks like when I'm doing Memory of Chaos? I'm just standing here looking blank. Memory of Chaos, here I come. No idea what she was always muttering about. But now that oddness has spread to every corner of the train. Passengers Echo and Danhung have to return safely. Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced nameless. They'll be just fine. I'm right here, but where did all of you go? It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space. That's what it looks like to them? That the car was just floating out there? That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered Amphorius. What? How does that work, though? We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can we do right now? Sorry. I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, Amphorius' memory zone is extraordinarily full. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the Astral Express as possible before the other Memo Keepers arrive. For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for Echo and Danhung to follow back home. March's room. I haven't heard a single peep from her this whole time. March already wasn't feeling very well when Echo and I set out. Even if this is a dream, I should still check on her. Ah, bro's a caring big brother. What about my room? Gently. March, it's me. No answer. Well, there's no other choice. Gently push open the door. Sorry, March. Frozen even more. This isn't a dream after all. Based on what Madame Herta said, Danhung should already be on his way back. But the Express hasn't detected any traces of him. I feel like I've been seeing these floating black things. I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. You did? Well, you at least encountered Evernight, but I guess you forgot about that, huh? Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with ulterior motives. No, I've definitely seen them before. How does that work, though? If the Express car is like something that actually properly, I guess, physically exists, how can Danhung be here and not be here? I'm confused. But I've lost that memory. The Memo Keepers' mimetic entities are truly everywhere. Don't worry, normal Memo Keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, he'll find a way out. All he needs is a little concentration, patience, and resolve. Hearing you say that makes me feel much better, Danhung. Pokemon trainer, come on, concentrate. Have some patience with resolve. Has all the qualities you mentioned. I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask. Any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave? Is that one of the clock things? Or, yeah, whatever those are. Ah, I'm a memory here. Is the trap not taken care of? However this works. Danhung! Miss Himiko, I'm back. Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump. What? You could hear our conversations? Yes, it was thanks to your voice that I could pierce through the memorial barrier. Although, it was not a wise decision to let a memory keeper of unknown origins board the Express. Can't argue with that. Miss Black Swan has been on the crew side ever since things started going wrong in Amphorius. We can trust her. Oh, can you? Can you? So many baffling things keep happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin. Wish I could have returned with better news. Don't blame yourself, you're all safe and sound. That's good enough for me. Who is all, and what do you mean safe and sound? I'm not, Danny is not physically here yet or something. Are Echo and March 7th really safe and sound? As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphorius' circumstances changed once again. And these circumstances have something to do with the two you just mentioned. Black Swan told Danhung what happened to Echo. What happened to me? Are you saying that Echo has been kidnapped by an unidentified remembrance Bath Strider? So you're saying that person's appearance is identical to March 7th? It's too early to say, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. I've only detected a similar aura in the memory zone. You have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced, but I can assure you, if we sink too far into the memoria tide of that Miss March, what will happen? Everyone here will be torn to pieces. Please trust me on this. But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what March would want. No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find out March 7th and bring Echo and the March we all know. I mostly understand what we learned about the erudition and the destruction, but what roles do the remembrances and shooters play in Emphorius? I made some discoveries related to that with Madame Herta's help. As part of the deal, do you mind if I share them with you? Alright then. Fourth mirror. Is that the one that trapped the memo keeper? It's finally my turn to shine? This feels like such a grand occasion. It's really been too long since I last appeared. This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant. They were the one who helped you complete the spirit warp jump. Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremist memo keepers. I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean, mirror. You did this through a mirror? The garden has strict rules for collecting memories, but not all memo keepers are as proper as I am. Herta's space station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. That group of memo snatchers has been taken care of, and they're now trapped in the fourth mirror. Aha, it is. How many of them are in there? I can't quite remember. I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe around 42? There's still room for more. I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not worth mentioning, but when you piece them all together, you come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. So, tell me. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing. In and of itself, is that supposed to be a bad thing? I don't think so. If a path is disappearing, like, they want to collect memories. They want to, like, make sure it's not forgotten or something, right? In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death. Okay. So, explain to me why that might be good or bad. The moment an Eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated to recording these things. Am I gonna have to read the light cone description now? Okay, sure, after this dialogue. That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the Destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to penetrate Emphorius' firewall. So what did they decide to do? Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now it seems that letting memo keepers guide the right people here was also part of the plan. This also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already infiltrated deep within the garden. They would not hesitate to associate with the destruction nor to salvage memories. Could they be the Cremators? Cremators is Remembrance faction? I don't know. Perhaps there are even deeper things at play here. The majority of memo keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fuli will use the memories of everything to reforge the cosmos. Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why the Memo Snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station. Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. They may want to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the eons. The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphorius, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Now they'll do anything to prevent outside powers from interfering. Because your involvement will certainly influence Iron Tomb's final outcome. You said that March is closely linked to the Remembrance. Is what she's doing related to these Memo Snatchers? I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. I'm assuming Miss March in quotes is referring to Evernight, right? In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphorius, a violent surge of memories flowed past. Combined with what we know now, I have a reason to suspect that the flash of power came from March. Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you two to enter Amphorius. At present, we've lost contact with Echo. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two geniuses to understand the situation within Amphorius. There's no use in agonizing over this, Dunhung. Our top priority now is to find where that car landed. Yes. Pom-pom? Passenger Dunhung! You finally found your way back home! Not exactly. Yes, conductor, I'm back. It's just... Pom-pom knows Pom-pom came over to bring you good news. Passenger Walt says they found those two passengers. Their projections are in the parlor car. Okay. I'm gonna disappear for a moment. Oishii. Okay. Bubbles, where art thou? Walt and Mr. Screwlum. Himiko, you seem to be feeling much better now. And Dunhung, it's great to be able to talk to you. Once again, we owe Madame Herta a huge favor. Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise. Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Dunhung. We did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius' celestial body for organic signals, and we finally discovered the bodies of you and Miss Echo. The two of you were very fortunate as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are still present, and your functions are all intact. Was it March protecting us? Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture. This substance is connected to the lost Miss March. It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so you should get some rest first, however that works. Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphorius? There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lykes' firewall after the law was amended. But now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance, once again cutting off all channels of communication for outsiders. So we have no way of contacting Echo. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here could be a year of waiting for her. Dunhung, what are you thinking? Going in! If it was March who helped us get past the firewall initially, then does that mean only Echo and I have the travel permit for Amphorius right now? That is a logical inference, Mr. Dunhung. Mr. Screwlum, do you have a way to transmit my spirit signal back to Amphorius? You want to go back? That is far too risky. Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do here. I can't lose you again, Dunhung. It's okay. I'm a sign of permanence. I can't die. Vidyadhara. Miss Himiko, if we can't get Echo and March back, how's that any different from losing me? You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that. Well, I suppose there's no point trying to dissuade you. Mr. Young, Miss Yumiko, I'll do everything in my power to bring the express crew back together. No one will be left behind. Become Pokemon trainer! Why am I in a bath? I don't recognize this tune. You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the 7-colored bath salts from Marmoreal Palace. Also, why is my drink mixer guy narrating this? A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Air Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Losses were constant on the Flame-Chase journey until your radiant arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, mere playthings in the hand of a trailblazer, the cosmos is safe once more. Because... Shush! Shut up. Hey, hey, hey! Incoming trade broadcast! Attention all passengers, the navigation meeting is about to begin. Make your way to the parlor car, it's time to pick our next stop. Perfect timing, let's head to the meeting. Why am I here? How am I here? Ah, I'm wide awake and feeling great. Or did Evernight send me back? Evernight did something to me. What's this? Who left this note? Strange, it's like An impulse rushes into your mind, urging you to read the note. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Echo. We'll travel together forever and ever. That was a lot of writing for this. It was covering the whole page, but just this? Okay. When did this get put here? March, when did you leave this here? I didn't hear a thing. Whatever, I'll go ask her myself. Yeah, golden trash can sticker. Huh? There's a new painting here. All I did was take a bath. How did so many surprises pop up? Better step forward and take a closer look. Sunday! It is Sunday. Keep it down, I think I got her. Who's there? Da-dun. Not that. Yeah. Da-dun. Da-dun. Why are there two doors, though? Da-dun. Da-dun. Okay. What's this? Da-dun. The melody of da-dun. The melody of harmony can be heard, pulling you to touch the painting before you. Wake up, Echo. Wake up, Echo. Wake up, Echo. Is this the bit where it da-dun shows Sunday pulling us with his thorns thing? Am I in Panaconi? I am. Da-dun. Is this the Reverie Hotel? Seriously, what is happening? Da-dun. Bro! I'm... Da-dun. Not that you guys can hear it, but... Bro, I'm getting so many. Okay. It's because I turned off Do Not Disturb. I put myself in offline. Ah. Okay, there you are. What took you so long? Hurry up, the navigation meeting's about to start. Navigation meeting? In Panaconi? Come on over, Echo. It's time to choose our next destination. Perfect timing. The meeting's hit a standstill. Lushaka or Melusta? No one can make the call. The vote split 2 against 2. Everything hinges on your vote. Dang, don't put it like that. Seems like we're one person short. I don't see March 7th anywhere. Are they gonna ask who? Oh no, no, everyone forgot. Well, at least these representations of however it works. And once again, Passenger Echo is talking nonsense. Oh, young people. Always full of jokes. Yeah, you 60-year-old man. What? The reactions? What's going on? Oh, I get it. Echo wants to play a game with us, right? I don't get what you guys are saying. You said you didn't see Marsh. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. Oh, wait, what? The objective of the game is to uncover where she's hiding. You're her closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you, right? Is March 7th playing hide and seek with me? Hide and seek with me? Oh, not that way. Da-dun. Weird. Did I even make a call? No. Dun. Mush mushy. Hello, hello, is that Echo? I knew you'd call. Missed me, didn't you? Don't worry, we'll see each other very soon, because she's gonna hang up. The trailblazing journey never really ends, does it? Oh, goodness. Dun, dun, dun. March. That's not her. Is that Mem? Memmy! Don't fall for it. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Honkai Star Rail's 3.6 Trailblaze Quest. Da-dun. You seem in good spirits, Echo. Rest assured, wherever next stop is, I'll make sure you're all protected. Da-dun. Huh, Dan Hung being this forward? That's not like him at all. Da-dun. Welt, what about you? Youthful games like this are a bit much for me these days. I'll step aside and let you all take the spotlight. The future belongs to you now. Something about Mr. Young's attitude feels a little bit off. What about you, Kimiko? Not feeling ready? How about a cup of my special coffee bun to calm your nerves? Everyone says great things about Are you sure about that? Wait, everyone is saying great things about Himiko's coffee? Yeah, sure, lying liars. Hey, it's like that thing on the train, International Peace Broadcast Music. This is the Interastral Peace Broadcast. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Newsflash, the Air Edition experimental ground blank has separated from the blank blank's entanglement. The Lord Ravager blank did not emerge as blank has anticipated. Cool. Iron Tomb, Legus, I assume. In the end, the salvation of Employers was not only thanks to the... I'm gonna assume Astral Express... No. Something 12 crisis errors. Well, what's this? Something 12 crisis errors, but also to one crucial something. Pressing frequency, interference noise. It won't be easy, I know, but you've got this. That is Sunday, right? Find your way back. Find yourself, Echo. That cold, aloof stranger, just being in the same space with them is enough to make me suffocate. Visited on Sunday. Visitor's name. Sunday. Guest message careful. Something listen to blah 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 blah. Voice. An unsigned guest log. Can you really call that a log? Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th in a guest book? Echo. Over here. Ma'am. 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 Some random TF2 server I played on a while ago. Custom voice lines. Instead of medic, I think one of them is ma'am. A long time ago. Maybe like... legit, maybe like 10 years ago by this point. Fleeting voices are speaking to me, but where are they coming from? Listen carefully. I went through something like this before, back in Penacony. Not even Lycus's prison could hold me. I found my way out. Keep it together. I know you can do this. I have a Stellaron in me. Come on. Listen to the music of harmony. Capture that streak of pink. Shouldn't it be of order? I found you, Echo. You did well. Soar. Break free from the cage of memorial. Let harmony become your wings. Okay, I guess he is using the harmony. Not the order. A clever little trick, but stealing a fledgling from someone else's nest. Not exactly the pinnacle of integrity, is it? Did you find her, Echo? Yeah, I have a feeling this is, or we're approaching that bit in the trailer where it shows Sunday pulling that rope of thorns or something. No, it's a feudal game, isn't it? In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths to find March 7th. Bro, that's horrible. Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere. Oh. But still, what? We're protecting March 7th's wish, Echo. You seriously can't sense it? She doesn't want to say goodbye to the Trailblades. She wants to keep traveling together. Forever and ever. We are her memory sprites. For the sake of her wish, we must give it our all. Finally, the timing is just right. Cyrene! Ma'am! A thrilling damsel in distress rescue! Wait, maybe I got that backwards? Cyrene? That's right, but now I'm in my mem form. Seriously, one mysterious and cute mem sprite is more than enough. Echo, come with me. We're getting out of here. Why run away? I'm not running away. What do you mean? What does it take? What does it take to make you understand? I'm not running away. What do you mean? Step 1. Stop scaring her endlessly. Stop scaring her already. I'm not running. Wait. I'm not running away. What do you mean? Oh, attacking puts me out of walking mode. You call this running away? I'm attacking away. Ah, I got him, GG's. In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm totally in my element. Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories, Echo. So much I don't understand. Me too, but first things first, let's ditch these memo sprites. Lift the curtain of memory, and stir up ripples of past reverie. Why are we on Herta space station? Where am I? The space station, where it all began for Echo. Looks like we made it. What's that? It's Silverwolf and Kafka. This is the very beginning, huh? Silverwolf, Kafka? Ah, it's Echo's secret. I'm so curious. But I won't peek, promise. When I first met Echo, I remember they were in your memories too. Here we are again, after so long. Echo sounds really nostalgic. You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a closer look, Echo? Go ahead and think of it as a glimpse into the past. I'll stay right here. I promise not to disturb you. You want to see them pushing I'm there, pushing a Stellaron into me. What's this? Memories from before I woke up? Oh? So, Silverwolf, how long till she wakes? Oh, I'm standing there unconscious. Hard to say, maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this be the right moment? Yes, looks like we're on the same page. In that case, I'm awake. No. I'm asleep, standing up with my eyes wide open. Okay. This spirit soothing or voice or something. Or a spirit whisper. Whatever it's called. Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory until the day they are awakened once more. On that day, your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. So, before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made. What's with the ticking? I don't know what you'll have endured or whether you'll still believe me, but if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, I hope these words can give you strength. It was the wish of the cosmos that set you in motion, and in a tale where you're the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Was it already confirmed that the Stallion Hunters follow the finality? I don't know, man. Mark this number. 4. Doesn't 4 represent death? According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end, and on your journey, you shall encounter them one by one. So Elio somehow has knowledge of, yeah, what will happen in Amphorius. Bro, how though? But I guess, yeah, this is essentially confirming that they follow finality, if it hasn't been confirmed already. Destruction, harmony, nihility, remembrance. Wait, hold on, I can spell. R-E-M. Wait. Remembrance. R-E-M-E-M-B-R-A-N-C-E. Okay. So, I guess, yeah, erudition really does not actually play a part in this. Not, like, in the same way, like, in the way the other pets are. But nihility? Is it because Polka Kakamund? That's gotta be, that's like the only reason why nihility would be involved, right? Because Lygus told us that Polka Kakamund was the creator of Device X. And last path. What is it? Easy now. Trust what you remember. The 4th path has yet to fully reveal their face. And that's why the journey is worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's still room for us to mold possibilities in the shapes we prefer. That was kind of the idea of Focalor in Fontaine, right? The ending has been told she'll be alone weeping on her throne. And she was, but still averted disaster by preventing people from dissolving. So, listen. Take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your own will be what expands your journey through life. As in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go of your pursuit of freedom. Da-dun. That was so sincere. I might actually tear up a little. We all live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines has never been forbidden. Are you going to say more about those branching storylines? Imaginary tree, something, something. Never mind, best not to tempt fate. Get ready, she's about to wake up. Come back to yourself. Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this memory will resurface exactly when it needs to, and an inevitable crisis will surely follow. But even a Stellar Hunter can't fully grasp the trailblazing journey. Just as I thought, it all begins with March 7th, doesn't it? Even if the Express had never arrived at Emphorius, her secret would have come to light eventually. In that case, there's really nothing to fear. Collect yourself and go find Cyrene. She's still here? Where'd she go? Uh-oh. Cyrene? Oh, Cage! Help! It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl possibly beat us? Echo, you really don't know how to behave, do you? You're meant to stay in those beautiful memories and wait for all the disasters to pass. No! I want to be awake and sober. Of course, 10 times stronger after turning evil. Great. Oh, triple-faced soul. Oh, okay, he's praying to Zype. Ah, it's not distant anymore. Cast your light upon us. Let no darkness remain concealed. Sunday. Sunday! Raise your hands high, Echo, and embrace this boundless light. Are we gonna get the cutscene? Nope, not quite yet. This stage really brings back memories. Yes, Echo. For you, I suppose it's been a long time, hasn't it? That him? None of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she really fought to stay in contact with the geniuses. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zone's effect on you. What about Cyrene? Where is she? Step onto the stage first. Miss March will come for us soon, and she won't be alone. Those member sprites will follow. We need to prepare early. Only then can we get you out safely and go back for Cyrene in March 7th. Please be careful, Emphorius is being overwhelmed by an unusually violent Memoria tide. I'll do all I can, but even that might not be enough. Black and pink, two memories stitched together. Time is precious. Let's pick up the pace. Yes, Madame Herta, I made contact with her. Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected. Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound, but playtime's over. This ocean, we created it according to her wish, this journey that flows on without end. Don't any of you think about interfering with it. Come on, Sunday. He's coming. Is it me she's after this time? Echo, there's no time to regroup. I prepared an alternate escape route. Wake from your slumber and return to reality. We are. What is this? Yeah, that particular scene in the trailer gives them So are you actually evil? You're playable though, so oh dear. But that bit when he's grasping and clenching his mouth in the trailer, the rendering was a little bit off, so it kind of looked like he was making a :3 face. I don't know how to describe that other than literally type it in. That was way too close. Good thing I was there to fish you out. Sunday, are you alright? Mr. Yang. I couldn't get her out, I'm sorry. Is it true that Marge is behind all of this? Yes, and no. The path Strider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance, but what lies inside, I can't find the right words to describe it just yet. Can you come up with an analogy? I thought that was your thing! That Miss March feels like a reflection on water, only not from a calm clear lake, but from a bottomless abyss. Within her words, I sensed an intense but utterly pure protectiveness. Protectiveness? This is only speculation, but after being drawn into him for his perhaps March 7th experience. No, she likely foresaw a tragic end. It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power that teeters on the edge of evil. On the bright side, at least March 7th won't have to face any danger again. After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning, so... Has Miss Black Swan's progress remained on track? You don't need to worry, she used her disturbance to mask her movements. Current status, advancing upstream within the memory zone. I didn't see that coming. The Memo Keeper is pretty courageous, choosing to defy the rules and take matters into her own hands. So Black Swan isn't sus, I guess? I don't know. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Nagenshin, Honkai Star Rail 3.6 Trailblaze quest. This means that she's chosen to stand against the Garden of Recollection. Oh, okay. Her perspective now. Even so, I must think long-term. I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct conflict, but... Why is it so quiet here? Ah, she's in path space. The air is thick with memory, yet it's so chaotic, like broken memories all mixed together. Memo Snatchers should be swarming into Emporius. I was expecting this place to be very lively. I do like this song. The Fate? It's the one I use in my videos, or one of them. So, how did they end up like this? Now I'm getting very curious. EVs. An empty shell, the consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. So efficient, not a single trace left behind. Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more mysterious purpose. Either way, what exactly made these fanatical believers end up like this? Ah, memory. It is indeed a deep ocean of dangerous solure, where fascinating secrets always hide beneath the waters. I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened with Penacony. Get ready, we're about to head off. Is it really going to be okay? Our world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material. That white band of light has already foiled our plans multiple times. Don't worry, after the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Emporius, the obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. And that's the trailblazing nameless for you, a huge help. What are you so happy for? Aren't things going to get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if those trailblazers find a seed of remembrance before we do? So what is the seed of remembrance then? Oh dear. Then we'll just steal it back. Simple. By the way, there's a messenger and a memo keeper on that express. Messenger? Who's... Oh, that's the one by the Memory of Chaos. We don't know where they stand on this matter, so make sure they don't notice you when you make your move. You folks are truly everywhere. These memo snatchers are different from the previous husks. These ones seem to have contact with Echo. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We're the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. This memory ends so abruptly, as if a shapeless hand snuffed out its candlelight. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I imagined. That's a lot more. What a bizarre sight. It's spinning out of control. Everything's just out of control. Why did no one tell us? That girl is the Memo Keeper's nemesis. What? Wait. Ain't no way. What? So Evernight is secretly like the what's another word for nemesis? Whatever. Evernight is that? She talking about March 7th? That Evernight, those black mama sprites, they swallowed everything. Those who came here first all drowned. Not even a trace of their consciousness was left behind. I mean, Evernight is protecting March, right? I wish I'd never come here. I don't want anything to do with Emporius anymore. Please, I'm begging you. Who she's speaking to? Don't come near me. No! Yeah, Evernight, I guess. Speak to Evernight. You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the memory of an eon's fall. You deserve this. But I'm not here to blame you. That entity you call Evernight. Tell me everything you know about her. Let me yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still alive in there. Oh. Oh. Was being the Black Swan? Or, I don't know. Eden of Blessed Insight. That's a new term. Hmm? So, that's what happened. We were tricked. We are the sacrifice. The garden used us. The pure child of Anasrava abandoned us. Anasrava sounds familiar, but I'm confused about this as a whole. She just wants to find her lost sisters. Find them, kill them, reclaim them. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Dead, dead, dedge, dedge. Dedge, 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 dedge. Okay. I can finally understand your fears now. Thank you for the information. It was very valuable. I'll take your remaining consciousness out here as a gesture of thanks. It will serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius's mirror, where you can reflect long and hard on your past actions. Ooh, okay. They can't get you, but you'll be stuck in there. Well, provided that I can survive my encounter with her. Hello. While Evernight was stopping Sunday, Siren, who remained in Echo's memory world, made a discovery. These little critters look scary, but they're not so tough to handle after all. Though the surging memory tide swept Echo away, I must return to her side before Miss Evernight succeeds. Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here at Echo's inner world. Scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same origin as Phynon. And then there's that enigmatic bottomless aura that seemed to jolt awake at midnight. Must be Miss Evernight. Better steer clear of her. Huh? There's a beam of light over there. Full of energy yet uncontrollable, more familiar than the others, as if it's coming from someone close by. It's the Stellaron! Hello incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Honkai Star Rail 3.6 Trailblaze Quest, and then at some point I'm going to do my Evernight pulls. And hopefully not have to go, well, I definitely won't have to go into my stash this time, but yeah. I may have to with Cyrene coming up and whenever Cypher rerun is. Could it be Echo? Maybe it's the star one she mentioned. Memories of the star one are flowing deep within the Memoria Tide. Let's go there to find Echo. It's her camera. Dang, so many little ones gathered here. Do you know I was coming? You're being a bit too enthusiastic, aren't you? Thankfully, Echo's presence hasn't weakened. I feel like I'm getting a bit closer. Oh, they're guarding something. It's March's camera! Is that Echo's photostone? What's it doing here? These memory sprites are completely still. It's as if they're drawn to this thing. Run and snatch it, get out. Oh. Took a picture? This is a... Oh. An even cuter menace, right? No wonder the photostone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all along? Find my travel companions. What? How? Could that mean Echo, Danny? Are you March 7th? Alright, I'm back. The sky is burning and the streets are empty. It's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote from your last, Mr. Skrulum? That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently unclear how the unknown variable, Miss March, conducts her interference. Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires. But that means I'll no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance. One chance is a flash game. Or is it one shot? It's one chance. The maze of remembrance is starting to change. I cannot remain your guide on your path forward. That is why we had to form a temporary alliance with our former enemy. Huh? What? I express my utmost respect for your courage to personally face such dangers. Lygus. Get the frick out of here, dumb bot. No one likes you. Get thee out. Thank you. Your enmity is well within my calculations. Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagras now has a firm grasp on your crucial weakness. If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warnings were not empty threats. I understand. I'll only do what needs to be done. Alright, so Anax has got something on him at the moment. I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself to their destruction. My stance has never changed. The erudition's ruin is inevitable. But before that, I'd be very willing to witness the reunion of the Nameless and to escort you on your way home. More like her appearance completely interrupted your plans, even forcing you to seek out collaboration. I'll remember that. Your words as sharp as ever, but remember, happenstance is the only true constant in the universe. The demise of the progenitor of all dragons is a testament to that. I thought Alone was just missing, not actually dead. I don't know. Come with me. I am honored to guide a sign of permanence. You created this wasteland before us with your own hands. Such sights are no longer able to stir. Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance? I am sorry to say, I never was. Stairs? I can't climb stairs. Let's find another. Ha! I ascend! Wow, that's a lot of EVs. These mem sprites. Is it her? The mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That lady wove a giant web in my blind spot. She hacked and infected the time titan, converting the built-up data of employees into puppets of the memory zone. Sounds like you two have quite the history already. Any variables that desire to influence the experiment deserve my attention. But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition get his brains hacked? Lord Danheng, I'm simply stating a fact. That lady is also a threat to you. A threat that you cannot afford to ignore. She snuffed out the remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions are so determined, as if she had an unquenchable hatred against that path. Well, apparently she was the nemesis, so... Contradictions are often the keys to truth. Lady March 7th's past is a bottomless darkness. And? Do you expect me to join forces with you because of that? All I need to know is that she has something to do with March 7th's past. Fine. I am only giving you a possibility for you to ponder. The choice is still in your hands. A heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk within, you should know that better than I do, former Vidyard or a High Elder. Yes, I indeed know how to face the past better than you do, First Genius. I have no intention of refuting that. Let us keep going, Lord Danheng. What is there for me to engage? Do I need the hand to go somewhere? Da-dun! Oh, might as well. Oops. Oh. Oh, come on! Really? Okay, fine. I didn't think there were still some that got away. Explain. There are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted this world, but had always been kept out. What? Those enemies are the garden are the Memo Snatchers? They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Unfortunately, they ran into mismarch and their consciousnesses were plucked out one by one, reducing them to mere husks. Those who were lucky enough to escape heard drowned in the black tide, becoming these twisted figures. Oh, okay, well, sure. But they look very different from the usual black tide creatures. The reason has to do with our destination. Let us deal with the threats before us first, then I'll reveal the answer to you. You really have no intention of fighting, do you? I have no grounds to assist you. Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye on me. I would hate for anything I do to be misconstrued as provocation against you. Never mind, let me clear the way. Okay, yeah, Sunday is a little, no, wait. Sunday should be faster than Bronny. Yeah, this setup is fine. It's kind of over. But, whatever. Wow, that didn't kill it. What splendid spearmanship. Truly outrageous. Remarkable. Let's get back on our previous topic. These Memo Snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground of the Black Tide to steal Iron Tomb's memories. That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves. Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death. That futile world bear turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the black tide's spread. His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar of destruction into this world. Wait, so... I guess Finon's efforts were... I don't know. And that scar shall point the way forward for you. Erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Emperor shall face a most magnificent end. What the frick is Sunday's technique again? Okay. Go! Go! Dawn Cloud. I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this cliff. You may not agree with me, but I've always believed that this number has made me the person who understands Kozlana the most. This is also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed his sword at the Eon of Destruction. Hark, something revelry atop the something. It was that Finon animation where he scratched Nanook. He suffered a tragic defeat, but also achieved a legendary deed. A drop of burning golden blood, the blood that will cleanse the world, dripped from the god's wound. Alright, he really did hit him. It wasn't just metaphorical, or whatever. Nanook? Finon managed to hurt them? Yes, it melted into Kozlana's body, becoming the destruction's final blessing. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March 7th, then go and awaken his fury. She hides in the crevices of time in the most concealed corner of Emphorus. Only the most ferocious can break through the memory zone and illuminate her footsteps. Just like how the blazing sun can only rise at the end of the Evernight. How do I know this won't be another trick of yours? I have nothing to gain from helping you two work together. But in this cycle, Kozlana never answered my calls. Perhaps his mind has already eroded away, or perhaps he is still awake fighting the whispers of the black tide. Deep down, I only wish that you and the esteemed Echo could bring me an answer. Is there really no other way? How long has it been for you, Kozlana? Finon, I'm back. Wait, does Danheng know about the whole thing? I thought only only Trailblazer went through, like, that whole history. What? I see. Ooh, the moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself. Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate. Behind that hatred, you seem to desire the destruction of the self. Losses are constant on the flame chase journey. Will you stand to lose weighs far heavier than life itself? It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person. He's here? Echo and Danheng. You still remember us. Those two names are like brands. Then, I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet, and we witnessed each other's resolve at this very cliff. I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. Even this body is as alien to me as your words. All I know is that I must imprison the destruction that swallows all. What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. You know what it's waiting for. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice, like you did in the past. When have we ever had a choice? When were we ever masters of this world's fate? Even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only forge the destruction's evil will. No. Everyone I know is dead, and the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces. So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance. No! Trailblazer is the deliverer. You passed that mantle to me. There's no need to be so serious. Ah. Fine on. Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner. Well, it was only a very brief farewell for me. We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all else does. And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, I needed more time to wake up. Trailblazing. What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds, that is also time revered by the masses? There's no need to further confirm your resolve. Today we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Emporius. Stand with me and become heroes. Did you hear that? Heroes. I have never forgotten the weight of that word. Even though I am no longer a hero and the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath. Oh, it's playing the final trailer song again. But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead. I'm going to disappear for a moment. I reappear. Everyone I know is dead. The world I dared to save has been torn to pieces. But there is still a group of heroes that I know. And they will bring the true tomorrow to Emporius. Yep. You entrusted that to me. This body never existed to carry out deliverance. It only ever burned for world bearing. So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Don Hung, Echo. Deal. What if we were born from the destruction? There's no need to question your heart, no need to crave victory. Even if I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
闇夜の向こうへ。
Oh, okay. Does he become Pokemon trainer here?
黎明の底にある。そしていずれ昇る烈日も。
I'm confused about what happened. What that was about.
そう遠くない未来。
It won't be too long before our paths
俺た
cross
ちの
again.
道はきっとまたま。
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. It's time for you to set out, my lord. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric demigod deviated from their flame-chased destiny. In a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious, contradicting the extrapolations of 30 million cycles. It's gonna be Danny! I have reason to suspect it also has something to do with Lady March 7th. As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Find it already pointing me in the right direction. Open the way. Xander, black, white text and white background. Xander sent Dan Heng to, into the Exomyth. Lord Dan Heng is gone. You can now speak your mind, Lord Anaxagoras. Thanks for the honor, and here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old friend. The inspiration circuits recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times, and the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and carefully even lowered their hand to welcome. Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such trivial content. But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind recalling some fun Dromus trivia for your pleasure. You seem pretty relaxed. Indeed, the experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. A beautiful way to kill two birds with one stone, isn't it? You know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Path Strider was true, both my hypothesis regarding her identity and my recommendations to Lord Dunham. Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far. But I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. It's almost like you were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths of your brain. Since you're talking in such a blunt way, I'm assuming you haven't actually found any concrete evidence. That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show partial truths. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control, and I traced it upstream to discover one single word. Lycurgus, tell me, what is the Demiurge? That's a new one. Alright. What is here? The grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Fanon gave his all for Echo. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deeper into the grove. Come here. Woo! Up. Who's there? Oomst. Jorios? Talk with the mysterious mountain dweller. Chimeras are so cute. That fiery blaze engulfed the grove and woke all creatures from their slumber. And you, visitor from beyond the sky, have no intention of listening to the cries of the earth. You are? Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kefli's children. Is it not natural that the offspring of Jorios would take on their duty? I am Terravox, Avatar of the Earth, divine protector of the myriad living beings. What a coincidence, I was just told by someone to watch out for you. Answer me, why would the Dromus King of the Legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in a humanoid form? You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely your specialty, descendant of the permanents? Okay, but how does person? How does Terravox know about the stuff outside Emphorius? How do you know? Oh, okay. How do you know about? Was it March 7th? Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria Tide and disappear from the world's memories. So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as Flame Chaser and joined her. Why? To survive. For Adromas, life is no more than existence. The birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. Yet, unlike humans, they are unable to live on in the world-bearer's memories. But Evernight is the master of remembrance. Okay? And I saw your story in the Veil of Evernight. Vidyadhara, the permanence, dragon transmutation, resurrection. The path you chose to survive will lead to your death, demigod. And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy golden blood. The earth is hungry, and only the permanence can satisfy it. Oh, okay. Sure. This is where he becomes Pokemon trainer, right? Right? This madness seems exactly like a Mara struck. Okay, well, it fell off, so whatever. Oh, okay. Cloud Knights? How's that possible? It's endless. Has the Memoria Tide returned? The fires of abomination reignite. Why not join that water-mirrored moon and be fully imbibed? What? Who's talking and I don't understand what that is. Let's see. Oh, Skulls 1. What's up? Up is subjective. I am just getting along with Honkai Star Rail 3.6 Trouble Blaze Quest. Thanks for joining the stream. Is this some disordered memory? Oh. It played that little tune when he turned into Dill. The mists of the past shall drift away. What? Scatter, fade, turn to foam. Dill. Do you not remember me? Danfeng. After all, I am the heavy burden you must bear. How could I be so easily forsaken? Danfeng? Okay, I guess it really wasn't. Is this another Memo Snatcher trick? Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth, but the Preceptors interfered back then and allowed me to remain deep in your consciousness. If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me Obliviated Memory. That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I won't ever forget you. So, who is that giant? That is Emphorius' Earth Demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray and intends to seize the power of Dragon Transmutation. The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence. You and I know that all life in the universe covets permanence. Are you trying to say I'll end up like you? One day you will, and as I see it, that day won't be far from the end of this journey. Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Don Feng, and I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now, bringing my companions back safely. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory, Don Feng. Alright, the filthy remnants of the Memorial Tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these rooms. You could use my help. You could use the help. And presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons won't just let things rest. Do as you please. I'm moving ahead. I don't have sparkle. Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now is probably some distraction. His madness is as plain as day. I agree. Alright, where am I going? Finally here. Oh, I'll grab it later. What? Tribby. Oof, it's all good now. Janice's blessing is full and the hidden passage can be used again. Now the Imperator's legions can launch a surprise attack from the grove. Who knows if Terravox will be able to succeed? Huh? Who's this warrior? Lady Tribius, I'm Dan Heng, Echo's companion. Dan Heng? Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Echo had more companions in addition to little Cyrene. There's no need to elaborate further. They're merely a collection of your memories, just like me. No. If they were my memories, they would recognize me. Dan Heng? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. A terrible battle is about to break out here. Duck's Gladiarum is not far ahead. The evacuation efforts are almost over, so go now or it might be too late. Icelands. I see. In that case, I'll go look for her now. Thank you. No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be off. Please take care, Dan Heng. Memories crazed ramblings. What do you think? It's too early to reach a conclusion, but this memory is most definitely not mine. There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs to Terravox or belongs to Echo, the person you're desperately looking for. But the probability of the latter is very low. You should know better than I do. After that final battle, even the first genius couldn't determine where she went. Correct, but the conversation I just had gave me an idea. Let's forget Evernight for now. In the vortex of Genesis, there was someone else who went missing along with Echo. I still have a chance to make contact with her. Cyrene? And the way I'll do it is right here in the grove. I hate this thing. It's always all the way to the side. And it's only one... there's only one dimension of rotation, too. Stay back, you cursed beast. Oomst. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. If you know, you know. There's not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memorial Tide. Box! I was really hoping it wouldn't be Bartholus, thank you. Oh, okay. Look who it is. It's the water splashing poser. I didn't think I'd catch you here. Are you the spirit thief, Bartholus? You can't get past this. Where's lines? I see. Thank you for the advice. My cloud hymn magic will take it from here. Save your energy for more important stuff. This is a piece of cake. Leave it to yours truly. Ah, it's gonna help us. What happened to your voice? Oh, wait. That's okay. It's all because of that crazy lady with pink hair and red eyes. In order to stop her from monitoring me, I sealed my voice. Then I'll leave it to you. There are plenty of ways to get through here. It's time for me to show you what I can do. Control the agile spirit Bartholus, agile spirit thief Bartholus to complete the challenge missions. Use the directional buttons to control the spirit thief's flight and use the sun. Okay. Spirit thief Bartholus can devour treasures, get close to a treasure, and press the devour button to instantly receive rewards. Okay. Gimme. Food bubbles and digestive enzymes. The box just disappears. Failed to obtain what is the greatest divine power? What's the failed to obtain information? What? Alright, how many times do I have to hit you? Wait, I just hold it down and he just spams. How many times do I have to hit you? Oh. Okay. Nah, I'll do these. I'll do the Coin of Whimsy ones another time, I guess. How many shots? 5, okay. Is there a bug? There is a bug. Bonk. Wait, I can go. Oh, well, Bartholus can fly anyway, so. Maybe I need this, actually. Yeah. Oh, bro. Oh no, I can't use that. Oh. Okay. Ow. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Okay, wait, it's just goes back to stop. I'm confused. Use the prophecy to reveal the Am I just supposed to spam? Oh, wait. I am so stupid. I'm supposed to just spam it? Oh my goodness. Now I can properly do the puzzle, I guess. I blocked all the inlets here. Something. Wait, I still need to make the ladder for them. Let's use the prophecy tablet. Okay, I just eat it. The water problem is now all gone. Something. I don't know. Where am I going? We're here. Now it's time to awaken the person we're waiting for. A pool of spirit water. I see, you plan to resonate with the waters of this world. Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Forest are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration calls forth the spirit waters' memories. We're heading to the vortex of Genesis. How incredible. Oh, never mind. There are still survivors in Amphorius, and this one even knows how to use the arts of water. Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Hysolins. A green dragonfish. Are you Dan Hung? I hope I've remembered your name correctly. Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Echo's memories, I saw you two standing side by side. That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. I can get straight to the point. Tell me, where are Evernight and Echo? The stranger snatched away to deliver right before my eyes. I commanded the water to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current. You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the flame chase mission. Though Terrafox still lives, they are not an ally of the Trailblaze. That's no surprise. I've already exchanged blows with that mad demigod. I didn't think the worst would still come to pass. He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is? Terrafox has only ever cared for life born from the soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, I suppose it's out of the same care. Even so, their behavior is far too unusual. I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision if they had not exhausted all other means. But embracing the permanence may result in even more misfortune. While I admire that demigod's willpower, my position has not changed. It seems that if I want to find Evernight, I'll have to confront Earth, since my opponent has already turned into a vicious beast. What I do won't weigh on my conscience. Then allow my spectre to accompany you, Lord Dunhung, as the demigod who witnessed the end of this world. At least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade. That doesn't sound like something you would normally say. Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly guess what you mean by that. I'll never hesitate for my companions. I am a nameless, and what I'm going to do is to defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away. Then I misspoke. That is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should act. If you please, Lady Hysolins. Let me grab this box. Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of Grey Fry. Hopefully it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hid. Wee wee wee. Oh. Electra, is that you? Who's that? You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide. Oh dear. And become part of the sacrifice to resurrect the earth. Alright, buddy, it's time for you to shut up. From permanent eternal, gain eternal life. You are... me are us. Join us. Join us. Oh no, stop twisting your memory space. You are yeah. Permanence gain eternal life. Merge as one. Throw yourself into the forge. You're right. They're gonna turn into enemies too, aren't they? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Merge as one. Do not run from your fate. Oh, something. Your daughter might not even be considered people if we do not resort to beastly actions. I don't remember who Taron is, by the way. Why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago? Wait, is Taron the one that, that Dunfeng stabbed? Long sign. Fall into oblivion. I think it is. Yeah. The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on and don't let your focus be swept away. Meh. 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 Box. The whole grove is shaking. Of 5 people, no, Jamil, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them. Is it over? It seems so. These phantoms that are haunting you are indeed here to bring you to your demise. Ooh. Oh. Frick, what used to be here? It's unusually quiet here compared to before. Don't let your guard down. The Memoria tide has become even more violent. Is that? Chimera. Is it dead or is it sleep? What the heck? Why were the details going in and out? What? Is it dead or sleeping? What the heck? Oh, wait, I did not. Well. Sure. No. I'm not gonna do the puzzles right now. It's an interesting looking wine jar. Was it Baihong who bought it? It's a specialty from Thalassa that she brought and left here just for this gathering. But she herself didn't come. Shinichiro Miki! Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined. I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams. The previous life is just an immersion to a newly born Vidara. You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like you experienced them yourself. I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons, and close friends turn to enemies. You probably want to ask me if it was worth it. Jingyan's not even in a memory form. What? He's just straight up here. The military affairs office is placing more importance on the Yutri's battle this time. Yutri's. And the Yaoqing called her back for a patrol mission. Oh, it's just straight up. I guess not using the sort of spiritual form thing. Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter, I'll drink her portions for her. Already toasting? Why don't we wait for Don Feng? As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait on him. Isn't this just water? Oh, he looks so weird. He has blue eyes too? Wait, his blade fit isn't blue either, right? Is this blue or purple? I can't tell. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Honkai Star Rail 3.6 Trailways Quest, and I will do Evernight pulls at some point. Oh, goodness. Junlio's smiling like an actual genuine smile. And she sounds like actually earnest and whatever. I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Delas's Crystal Palace. Man, I hope we get more. I kind of hope we get more developments of the whole thing in the main story, or not necessarily in the main story. Just, you know, as the game goes along. Doesn't have to be part of the main story, but of course, like, if we get some developments, you know, it's kind of sad how the High Cloud Quintet, you know, broke apart. She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return. Okay. Why didn't you say so earlier? I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing her expression after her first sip. Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same. I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. Oh, I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. You're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine. Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough to the anciency. Next to the anciency. I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara, Cloud Hymn, Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our armies will fight side by side. It seems that you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kiru Mirage, Jingyan. Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Danfeng. I never thought those preceptors would ever relent. After all this, countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance of Adam molting rebirth. We all understand this. Oh, Dark Tide? I never noticed this here. But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows. We would only be bystanders to everyone else's suffering. That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell to each other, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return, for honoring our companions. So who was the last one again? Was it like... I don't remember. Blade is Baihung, right? I don't know. Apologies, my reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you. Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was, right? Of course, but let's try not to be too reckless. So how are they talking to him? I don't understand. When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you'll also forever question yourself. Do you know how you'll answer that question? I won't answer it. I will prove it. That's right. My sword is my master. My sword is my answer. Oh wait, no, frick, Yingxing. Oh my goodness, yeah, I somehow didn't look at the name. So he's Yingxing, and Bai Heng was the last one, right? Thank you, Danfeng. Thank you, Jungyuan. Thank you, Jingliu, and thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to. Yep. Old man wrinkles. Ridiculous. How do you get drunk from spring water? I'm just full of joy. It just feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than excuse me, than live until the end of time. That's what I've always firmly believed in the past, but I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all of you. Now I wish more than anything that I could live just a bit longer. Nope, pretend I didn't say that. It's over. Yep, the memory thing is over. And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward. So, can you understand it now, after both Eka and March 7th have left you? Losing a dear friend with whom you shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life. I could never accept that kind of fate. So you made a decision. I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return? That was also me. Do you have any regrets, Danfeng? Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jingliu, Jingyuan, or even Yingxing who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing. Because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those 2 who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice, Danfeng? Everything. The answer does not surprise me. They're more than just my companions. They're the path I took that led me to where I am now. So, they'll also be the beacons for when I'm lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation. Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions. Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod. Wait. Wrong way. Music change again. Got some choir. Chimera. Seneca. Dervox has already defected. Legions, charge with me. A beast will always be a beast. These 2 are the ones that are always bickering, right? Seneca and Labienus. Yeah, something. Bug. Ow. Ow. The campaign has been far too cruel. Let them be a necessary sacrifice for the flame chase. Seismic Walking Dragon. History shall remember you as a Titan Slayer. Memories intersect, another betrayal, another catastrophe. Regardless of whose memory this is, it seems that Tervox has a leading role in it. A beast that's been rebelling its whole life. No wonder they descended into madness. I see their destination that the destruction points to. Golden blood is gurgling out. It's almost like a heart that has burst open. Follow the current and calm its frenzied pulse. As expected, someone's been waiting for us. It's you? They are here. A sign of permanence and your old comrade in arms. Tervox, my old friend. Indulge yourself. So this is not Tervox. Let this Memoria tide swallow everything. Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunhung. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Geocles the Moundbreaker, Earth's Druma's rider. It's been a while. Moundbreaker? He's not Tervox? I remember you, little fish, and your despicable master. I didn't think you were still alive. Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers, thanks to Evernight's gift. I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the earth demigod who was sacrificed to the flame chase plot in vain. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve us. We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth an everlasting body. I see. So you pretended to be Tervox in order to lead us here into a trap. If it weren't for them Imperator's tricks, the name Tervox would be shared between us anyway. They made the right choice for Emphorius' tomorrow. But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for humans. Watch, my old friend. Oh, it's the thing that does the 1v1, sort of. I'll once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us. Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunhung? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite shore. Perhaps Echo is there, deeper inside. No, I will stay here. Moundbreaker, hero of the Mound Dwellers, if I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. That should not be his destiny. And for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world, we stood on the precipice countless times along this journey and forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this world. This feeling, this scene, all too familiar. It's time to stop struggling, Jocles. Go to your death with dignity. Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the great Moundbreaker reduced to this? Oh, that's Terravox? Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past and sever its deepest illusion. Terravox? Is that you? Oh, it just fades out. Okay. Your body has become so frail. Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die. But I can still hear the sound of blood surging through your veins, fast and strong. I suppose you are the true Earth demigod. I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The one who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker, and the traitor who abandoned him. Traitor? Terravox was once a member of Jocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, and the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase army's victory. The age of the gods is coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to changes amidst the rifts of the earth, and now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics. Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliffs, using my flesh and blood forged of stone to mend the land, but there was one betrayal I can never forget. The Moundbreaker refused to believe that this was my choice, even till his dying breath. Faced with having to surrender to the Imperator, he chose to die instead. So this is why you decided to conspire with Evernight. Time's strange visitor appeared before me, the great power from beyond the sky called the Remembrance. It's incredible. It's incredible. Jocles is able to be reborn as a Memesprit. He mumbled about the times we fought side by side, just like how all the lives this body carries speak to me. Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks. Since you're being so candid, does that mean you've given up resisting? Resistance. For a beast once on the brink of death, what is the point of resistance? For a beast on the brink of death, what is the point of resistance? I see. 1,000 years have passed and your mind has long since been shattered. This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed, and now my only wish is to rest with them. And the unchanging past. Go, Long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's protection, revealing the secrets underneath. The deepest depths in Emphorius, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before her arrival, no one knew of its existence. In other words, that is the place where Evernight came into being. And it is also where she is now. You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form. Was it worth it? At least I still remember. As long as I never forget, they will live on. Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything? The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world. Then, a final question. Terravox, after all this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the Permanents? Everything. Figures he'd say that. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny. No matter how I struggle, the Earth will never be able to reach the stars. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. At the end of my life, I want to make one last effort to give them a chance to move on to the future. Even if it is a future I am not able to witness. I understand. Then, join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life for you. Long Scion, are you willing to bring them all into the new world? I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood. With this body as an ark, I will deliver them tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Emphorius' west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars. A sea of stars. It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side, not a prison made from remembrance. In the veil of Evernight's memories, you've always been someone with reservations. Is he gonna say, but now you speak without reservations? I misjudged the resolve, I understand. This is the only choice. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest, this core flame born from the earth. It is the red soil from which life sprouts and the furnace of all living things. It tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the trailblazers from beyond the sky. Let them tend to the wild terrain and safeguard the lands. And thus bring the endless stream of life into the distant future. I promise you, Terravox. Good. When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls? Of course. Disappear for a moment again. Then free what remains of my body and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. That was his prophecy. I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart. Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness. Okay, she can fly. Ooh. Pokemon trainer.
我が名は炭鉱開拓の道を守る者だ
That was pretty epic. Nope, suddenly cut off. What the heck? Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So, what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions, or vowed to fight to the death? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands? There's no point in discussing what-ifs, though I am glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Air Nova. It is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience. Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you. Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but at least we can do better in the future. The dragon can only welcome the new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I feel at ease. This burning core flame, is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream. Farewell, Dunfeng. Now, it's time for me to set out once more. The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. For Terravox, this is probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they call the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that Echo is in there. But right now she's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool. Is Evernight with her? I'm afraid I can't tell. Scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get lost. Miss Heislins, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings. What are you planning to do? I'm going to continue where you left off. The stranger snatched away to deliver right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current. Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand. Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria Tide, much less save someone from it. The search for Echo might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful, wandering through time is no easy feat. Don't worry, Lady Heislins. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find Echo is even more unshakable than the Earth itself. Ancient, sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet. I will bring you home.
サーシスの大獣オンパロスを見届けし者これからその根をたどって太古の地に潜るお前を見つけるためにその道で俺は連なる山脈となり都市国家を背負うことになるだろう海流や潮流に導かれるまま岸辺の岩礁に打ち寄せ名もなき荒野を抜けた後止むことのない雪を降らせるそして昼夜の流天に巻き込まれ世界の指針にある始まりの暗闇の中で道を見失ういい加減お前をこの迷宮から連れ出してやりたいだが目に頼っていては無理だろうやはり俺たちを外へと導くのはいつだってお前なのかもしれない
久しぶり
ああ要件を片付けたら旅を続けよ
う答えはそこにあるねえ、タンコ、起きて。
March was in that scene.
小一秒差。訓命無二。一。先進。 大地であり、その上に生きる全てでもある。俺はお前だ。
Oh, let's go! I didn't see Hyceland's in there though. Is she gonna comment on suddenly having a tail? Am I gonna comment? Finally. I found you, Echo. Oh, I just noticed that's an eye now. Am I gonna start blubbering? Danhong, did you get taller? It's a long time no see. Did you get taller? While you were trapped, I experienced a lot. Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. It looks like we managed to stay ahead of her this time. We must save March 7th. Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return to the Express together. No one will be left behind. What about Siren? Where is she? You mean Mem? Sorry, I haven't seen her at all on this journey. Perhaps you're not the only one being held captive by Evernight. How's the Express crew doing? They never once stopped worrying about us, about you, me, or March 7th. They never gave up on trying to save us, even from outside this world. I mean now. Thanks for dropping by. Isn't he pseudo-immortal? How do you get a growth spurt? We're gonna chalk it up to getting the core flame. All right. I guess if he gets more core flames, he'll just keep growing taller for eternity, because he doesn't die, right? Or so, I don't know. Until he reincarnates, then his height resets. Then he has to gather more core flames to get his height back. I don't know. Miss Yumiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday, Black Swan, and the two geniuses. They're all doing everything in their power to aid us. She was everywhere in the Memorial Tide. I see, well, that explains the eons. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? The eons are big because they're immortal? I mean, that, yeah, if that's what you're saying, they just grow, keep on growing. I don't know, but Danheng grows by getting core flames specifically or something. I don't know. I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths before. Yep, I'll only warn you once. Leave her body now. I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Emporius. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she stripped that memory from my mind. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an emanator's. Is she actually an emanator? Oblivion. Emanator of Oblivion? She's the Evernight. Emanator of what was it? Propagation, nihility, and veracity, or something. Well, the core flame is 1/12 of the abilities of an emanator of destruction, so enough path energy must make you taller. Enigmata, yeah. Friggin', it wasn't, Enigmata, yeah, that was it. Cause, friggin', I remember when she was first revealed on one of the promo videos where she was like eating Emphorius. A lot of people had pointed out, so like her, the jellyfish at least is like Enigmata. I didn't notice that. It was pointed out to me. But the eating bit was like that veracity. Fat Frick has competition. Frick, I already forgot the 3 that I is saying. I'm gonna go look in a Discord that I know I put this in. Emma. Ator. Ah, I can't spell. Not Emanator. Did I swear I put it in Discord. Maybe it's in a different Discord. Aha! March 9th. Emanator, Veracity, and Enigmata. Okay, I didn't say 3. I only said 2, but whatever. Maybe the eating thing is related to Evernight's first appearance in the Argenti quest. Yeah, maybe it is. I actually don't personally remember that thing, but I saw a lot of people pointing it out. And for some reason, I've been meaning to actually go back and look at it just to double check. But yeah, it was like she appeared in a mirror or something, right? But yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of a joke. Yeah, she's eating him for his veracity. Fat Frick has competition on the eating portion. I think people were actually saying, was it propagation? I know some people were pointing out the sort of organic web-ish design, the sort of web-looking like black-red stuff. I can't remember if people were linking that to propagation. It probably wasn't propagation, but yeah. Enigmata for sure, because of the jellyfish motif. Veracity, kind of as a joke. But, you know. And Oblivion. Isn't there Curio something Oblivion? Well, there's an no, that's Obliteration. I don't know. Obliteration Wick Trimmer, but I don't know if that's, something about that. Hold on. Let's continue for a bit. She wants to erase Worldbinger's memories. She planned to make me forget everything. I know, but you still remember me and our companions for now. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost? Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Mere mortals, flawed individuals, failed heroes. Are those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Emphorius, including the crisis areas who have journeyed with us up till now. Well, there's also a theory that propagation and veracity fused. We don't actually really have information. Well, okay. We know about veracity from Simulated Universe, right? We know as much that veracity has a sort of, it's not quite a snake, but some sort of serpent with a big mouth motif, I guess. Propagation, Tazaronth was killed, but his remains are in Luocha's coffin, or something, however that works. As for there being a theory about it, I'd have to look that up at the very least, because, like, if there isn't evidence, it's not, you can't exactly call it a theory, right? But I guess if people are theorizing about it, then they probably do have some sort of evidence that makes some connections. And like I mentioned, like I always say, like I'm not really a good person to talk about story and narrative details and nuances. But yeah, I will have to look that up though. Theory about propagation and veracity sort of merging. Maybe kind of similar in the way that harmony and order. Well, that's not quite a fusion. That's more like an assimilation. But yeah. Okay. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelands. Hello. If I made that much of an impression on Little Greyfry, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else. Castris! Ooh. Castris? Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other? Well, frick, but hold on, how does this all work? Because I thought they were all dead. Except for Hycelins, but I thought they were all... Yeah, I'm so confused about who is dead, who's not, and what... like, it's obviously not their like, Amphorius, quote, physical forms, because, you know, they're in this sort of green, this golden transparency, but I'm... oh my goodness. Good point for is actually the big bug during the Argenti story, actually. I don't see the veracity part in that, though. Other than Evernight does have kind of some hints of veracity, but as far as I know, the only hints for that specifically is her eating Amphorius, which I kind of figured was more of a joke. But yeah, I'd have to look up that the Argenti story again as well. Because I don't remember Evernight showing up in there. I just know people are talking about it. You need to see design motifs on the bug? Yeah, sure. I will look that up, hopefully, at some point. Not right now, but I will hopefully remember to do that down the line. Hopefully before tomorrow. Before I stream tomorrow. Okay. Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you, shielding your soul from corrosion. Miss Siren has spoken of you often to me, though we never met in this life, I believe. Oh! Wait, no. This is the 36,338,000... 337th cycle, right? Right. 3-6. No, it's not there. It's 3-3. Oh, wait. I got the number wrong. Completely wrong. 33 million, not 35. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So the one, yeah, I was just remembering the cycles wrong. The one we came into Amphorius was 33,550,336 cycle, and this is the so-and-so 37th, right? Miss Siren has spoken of you often to me, Echo, though we never met in this life. I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria Tide flowed backward into the River of Souls, even in deep slumber, I could feel that warmth. And with all my might, I protected that warmth. Or is 55th the current one? This is, I believe, the 33,550,000th 337th Eternal Recurrence. As for cycles as a whole, that's kind of hard to say. It's like somewhere in the 50 millions or perhaps 60 millions, but eternal recurrences, blah 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 37th. I think. Because we arrived on the blah 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 36th cycle. That's when we experienced, like, that's when we witnessed Finon putting it in and Lygus put a pause on everything. And then we came to the Volva 37th, and I think that's the current one, when Cyrene finally pops up again. I apologize if that seemed improper. I hope you'll forgive me. See, I really am a heartwarming girl deep down. She is just speaking metaphorically. This conversation feels similar somehow. Familiar somehow. Yeah. I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous, and even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch over you both. The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows, but we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish, and you, deliverer, seek out your companion. Fish, we're all fish, and fry. Go forth and illuminate the lightless, Evernight. I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless, and Forest will definitely write a brand new ending for itself. Of course, we'll write it together. Thank you, Hyslins. Thank you too, Castorus. The Nameless will never stop until all of us stand side by side in true new world. Man, I really, and I mean really hope that after this whole Emphorius saga is done, that at the very least, the Chrysos heirs become, like, real. I want to see them in the parlor car. I want to talk to them in the parlor car. I want to get the 10 jades from talking to them in the parlor car. I want to know what they're up to after the whole thing. Anyway, it's been 3 hours. I think now's a good time to, do polls. Alright, so how many polls is this? 2, 5, well, I don't need to do the last ones, but I've got 120 pulls and then 26 tickets, so 146 pulls from Jades and tickets right here. How much pity am I in? Okay, I'm literally zero pull because I think that was frick. Sunday was... I have Warp Tracker somewhere. My webcam is blocking the view of my tabs. Where is my... Okay. Sunday. I got Sunday at 82. Was I doing singles for those last 3? I think I was doing singles for the last 3 ones. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately on this Warp Tracker here, some of my pulls from a while ago are kind of messed up because at some point I switched to a different Warp Tracker that did not have cloud saving, I guess. And then I had to reset my computer, so I lost that. And then I came back to this one, which I, had not been updating, so some of it's a little off. But that was a while ago. Anyway, so we are literally fresh 0 pity on character. What about Light Cone? Also fresh 0 pity. Alright. Okay, so 146 pulls. Let's go. Let's just take a look. I absolutely should not have to go into my stash for this. But if I get unlucky, like on both character and Lycone, I still have this before I have to go in my stash. What is this? Like 220, how many? This is 46 and 83? 29. 229. I have 229 pulls, and I'll get a little bit more. Okay. Here we go, 10. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. Okay. Alright, 10. Let's see. Weiss, are you here? No, I don't think you're here. Whatever. That's 1, 2, 3. Misha! 4. Okay. I can't complain, it was early. That's 5. And now that's E2 Fushan, except I'm still leaving at E0 because if I want to use her in my videos, I should probably keep her at E0. I really wish they would add an option to disable Eidolons. Okay. I'm just gonna type this out in a different channel. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Sean at 5 lost 50-50. Planetary Rendezvous, sure. Gwen okay. Don't need any more of that anymore, but sure. Okay. So. 15. $25. Which one is it? Why does it say discount? What? Why does it say discount? Why does it say discount? Okay, whatever. 25. Nope. Well, I'm getting more Mishas. What is this? Genius's Greetings? That was 25, right? Okay. 35! Nope. $45. Nope. $55. Nope. $65. Nope. Okay. We're pushing it a little bit. Do I have Max Luca Eidolons? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh no, it's Hanya I don't. Luca, I'm not so sure. 75. Okay, here we go. $66, $67, $68, 70 minus 1, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Alright. So, 80 pulls in total. But, you know, I lost the 50-50 really early on, so I guess I can't really complain. Even though I'm not going to use that Eidolon. Right, 75 guarantee. And now I pull for Lycon. Okay, see, the other best thing about this is this thing. DDD. I have one S1 DDD and I am a day 1 player. Anytime I look up a clear to try and get ideas, and then I see people are using S5 DDD, I'm just like, I just die a little inside more than someone who isn't alive can be. That's a joke. But yeah. It's just, man, not having S5 DDD kind of sucks. But anyway, let's see. Let's go. How many pulls is this left? Like 70-ish? 70-ish? Not in times divided by 66. I can math. Okay. Well, 75-25, so. Nope. 10. And a DDD, yes. The question is, do I keep this one by itself so that if I'm using 2 harmonies, then I can do that? Because I have 2 pearls. Both are at S1. Because sometimes I use 2 Delsmar. That was way back in Akron thing, but no, that's even if Pela's using like pearls, sometimes on the other team, yeah. This is also my first Trumny Fall, right? Yeah. I finally have a light cone for Break Himiko. Well, I mean, Eternal Calculus is, you know, that's still a decent option, I guess. Anyway. Let's continue. 20. Nope. 30. Nope. Bro, give me more DDD. 40. Thank you. Ask and ye shall receive. May I please have more DDD? Would you kindly? Thank you very much. That was 40, right? Frick! How am I gonna lose count like this? Holy crap. I started with 10,060. Yeah, this is 50. Nope. $60. Nope. Which one is this anyway? Oh. I'm too poor. Alright. So that was 60. 70. 75, 25. My clone caps at 80 on characters at 90, right? Okay, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Alright, awesome. 75, 25, 66, not too shabby. 66 itself is not too that great, but it's not bad either. Any more DDD? I want to pull for more DDD and hopefully Charmony Fall as well. You know what? You know what? I hate you. One more DDD, please. 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 Holy frick. Holy frick. This is like... Okay, it's not actually even close to as bad as... But this is like... When Ayakar first ran, I dropped like 130 or 140 pulls before I got my first... the Yenfei. Even though she was rated up. Or maybe was it like 120, but still, that's crazy. Oh, I lost count. Is this like 40 more? Oh my goodness. At this rate, I'm actually going to guess another copy of the light cone. No! Bro! How hard is it? Okay, I didn't have max. I do now, though. So, if I really want to, I can use Luca in some niche Super Break teams. Thank you, Build Trey. But I don't have E2 Fugue, so it's still gonna be quite hard. Oops. Where are my harmony units that I would be using this on anyway? Okay. Ah! 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 Okay, whatever. Time to build you. Jellyfish, jellyfish.
記憶の種は雨の中で芽吹く。
I don't like how the auto first uses the lower rarity ones. It should be using the higher rarity ones and using the lower rarity ones to fill in the last few bits.
記憶の種は雨の中で芽吹く。
That way it won't have that. So, it won't have to deal with those sorts of refund things, but whatever.
キラキラした花は
Okay.
生まれたばかりの夢。
Light cone. Do I even have enough light cone XP? I'm not sure I do. If you've seen any of my more recent endgame clears, I've been saying I was poor, keeping Sunday's light cone at level 50. I think I leveled that up to 60 recently, because he was having trouble surviving against Lygus in Memory of Chaos. But then I think that's more of an issue of the team I was using. Double -1 speed setup and then Lucha. It's just too much downtime in the healing, and then I heal way too much. Like I just have I heal way more than I need to when it actually comes around to my character's turns again. I'm hungry. I feel maybe perhaps like a little Ika. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Okay, I think I actually don't have enough for this. No, I do. Hopium. Alright, here we go. I don't actually know how to play Evernight. But, so with, Saber, Sunday, Luocha, RMC, not Bronya. I can 5-cycle second half of Memory of Chaos 12. But first half with Casterus. Did I use Casterus on that one actually? If I'm using RMC second half. No, I tried using Firefly in that one because I can't have RMC on both sides. But I think now, because RMC is on the second half, Evernight replaces her for the Casterus team. So Casterus, Evernight, Ron May, and then Gallagher should be able to do it. I have a Pure Fiction video I need to edit, especially since Pure Fiction will rotate out in like 14-15 days. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll finish that tonight and have it out by tomorrow morning, but almost certainly by Tuesday morning. Okay, traces. Frick. What do I prioritize on her? I forgot. Ult, Memesprite skill, and skill. Where is ult? Wait, I should get these first.
せっかく長い道を歩いてきたんだし、何かの記念を残しておきたくない？せっかく長い道を歩いてきたんだし、何かの記念を残しておきたくない？
Oh, thankfully, yeah, my sprite stuff. Actually, where did all the cost go? With the extra stuff to level up in this, did they like move some of the cost of maxing all these over? I don't remember. Talents, most part talent, and then basic. Let's just do these first. And I'm gonna have to do these. Ooh, yep. I was close to maxing it out. I said I needed. Well, I said I needed 20 more of the highest tier ones. But yeah, I've been focusing on trying to farm for relics and have been utterly failing. Oh wait, I still have a bunch of the lowest tier ones. How much can that get me? Not very much, but whatever. Alright. Okay. So that is her traces for now. And then relics. How much crit rate does she want in stat screen? 65% apparently. Okay. Let's start with this then. When are we getting incantation medics? Okay, but let's go with this one. You know what? While I'm here, I might as well, right? How much pity am I in on this? Okay, it's just... Huh. It's cut off. That was at least 60. Okay. Well... Whatever. Okay, yeah, that should be in my logs, yeah. Okay, whatever. I guess this is 70. Bro, really? Does this mean you are you? Does this mean you're gonna give me DDD now? You gave me Charmony Fall. 80. That's it, right? Yeah. Please don't be another something irreplaceable. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Yes! Holy crap, I actually got it. 77. I mean... In content that doesn't require CC, that doesn't require cleansing, yeah. At least I got a DDD, right? Okay, but like, who's... Who would I want? Another Bronya? Okay, another reason why I wish you can disable Eidolons is that Bronya's E2 speed is actively screwing up with some of my stuff. It's making things so much more of a headache to manage. But let's just use these, let's just, use these tickets too, I guess. Right. Okay, well, that is it for the pulls. And now I wait for Cyrene, and then Cypher rerun. And let's actually... Wait, do I even have a good bone collection pieces for her? I imagine it'd be similar to Casterus, right? Except ice damage, it said. Wait. I could literally just move this over, actually. Huh. Okay. I got her. Got him GG's. Same with her... Well, these ones I usually... I sometimes swapped because, yeah. But yeah. That's a little tragic. I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use the blue dice. I'll put this on for now, and she uses HP over speed, right? It's so expensive. Ain't no way, dude. Are you kidding me? Holy frick. That's actually so tragic. Classic. It's evenly spread out. You can't see me, but I'm just waving my hands. Yeah, this sucks. Holy crap, man. Alright, one last piece for now. It's not like I need this speed, though. Why does she have some... What? What's her base speed? 99, okay. I mean, sure. But man, those gloves were absolutely tragic. And look at this. Okay, and this one does... Okay, this one's the revived as well. Oh, this one is a revive for everyone. Okay, but yeah. Okay, it's actually been 3.5 hours. I spent a while on that. But yeah, that's a good place to leave off. That will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are lurking, thank you for lurking. If you dropped by, and you left somewhere through, you probably won't hear or see this, but you know, thanks for dropping by. And if you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. If you enjoyed this and or my other content, if you're on YouTube, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you're on Twitch, please consider dropping a follow. When will be my next stream? Oh, well, it just hit midnight, so later today. Probably going to be around 8 or 9 Pacific time. There's a chance, but unlikely that I will do it maybe like 5. Yeah, definitely not. No, I'm not gonna do it early afternoon today. After dinner. But yeah, We got Pokemon Trainer in the story. We got PT. Evernight pulls went. Oops. Oh shoot. Oh. Oh, I thought we were trying to go back, but yeah. Pulls went fine. At least I lost the 50-50 really early on. And I did get Light Cone on 75-25, so that's fine. Fine on. And so yeah, what else? Gonna try and get that Pure Fiction Clear video out soon, and then now with Evernight, I might be able to 3-star the Memory of Chaos. Anything else? Nope. I think that is it. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye!